Sandy Hook, it's got inside job written all over it. Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured. I couldn't believe it at first. People just instinctively know that there's a lot of fraud going on. But it took me about a year with Sandy Hook to come to grips with the fact that the whole thing was fake. The Newtown kids, they take them, put them in our face, tell us their names, who they were. I heard an ad this morning on the radio, Bloomberg paid for locally, going, I dropped Billy off and watched him go around the corner. And he never came back, all because of the guns. Won't you just turn your guns in for my son? Why'd you do it to him, gun owners? Well, listen, I didn't kill your kids.
Reprehensible. And here is why it might have been good to have the genius richest man in the world do his own research, is because he asked that question to Jones, and Jones said he was just covering what others had said. He wasn't giving his opinion, which is a massive lie, as you can see. And we chose, Media Matters has like an 8-minute long thing of just the excerpts of him claiming that it was fake. Elon Musk could have seen that for himself, but he didn't. Partially because he's incurious, he's a moron, he's a fool, but also because he doesn't want to know. He wants instead to be able to go on to do what he did, which is he put out this poll: should Alex Jones, who was taken off of Twitter for lying about Sandy Hook, be brought back? And what do you know? The totally representative sample of Elon Musk fans said yes. So the people have spoken, and so it shall be. And I want to remind you of what Elon Musk has previously said about Alex Jones on the platform. He denied Alex Jones being brought back on last year, and he gave a very specific reason for it. He said, "My firstborn child died in my arms. I felt his last heartbeat," Musk said when asked if he would reinstate Jones's account last year. "I have no mercy for anyone who would use the deaths of children for gain, politics, or fame." He said, and I can't even imagine what it's like to go through what Elon Musk did in that case. And I feel for him for that. But he said because he's experienced that tragedy, he would not allow a person who had massively profited off of the deaths of children back on. And then a year goes by, and just what did you say? You know, now who is profiting from the deaths of children? Exactly. Because you're so desperate to have Alex Jones on your platform, because you know the only people you can actually appeal to join it are right-wing conspiracists and monsters. And so suddenly the experience of having lost a child in his arms, he doesn't remember that. Doesn't influence him so much anymore. And I apologize that we're going over, Francesca. I'll give you the last comment.
No, I think you're 100% right. I mean, but maybe he thinks that like when the profiting off of the death of children is once removed, right? Then it's okay. It's like dating a second cousin, I guess, in his world. He probably has, or I don't know, your stepdaughter in his dad's case. So yeah, no, it's wild. He's so thirsty. He's honestly, it's going to become 4chan if it hasn't already become that. This is someone who pretends to care about anti-Semitism on the platform only when it comes to Israeli war crimes and aggression, when before there was so much Nazi stuff. Every single time a Jew on Twitter would post anything before October 7th, it'd be like, oh yeah, but you're a Jew, and no. It's like, it was awful. He didn't have anything to say about that. But when there's militarism involved, tight.
Yeah, just a hellish group brought together, and that's what it is. The point of buying Twitter was to make it into this, to ruin the good that it was able to do, and he's been wildly successful in that. Not in any of his stated goals, but in the actual goal, he's been very successful. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.